Hi guys, so I'm about to show you Langata area of Nairobi. What you're seeing right ahead is the flyover on Langata Road, which assisted ease the traffic along the T-Mall area. Look guys, the T-Mall Mall is the one there which we're leaving behind. The other side is South Sea, so we're heading towards Langata for you to be able to see the Langata area of this beautiful city of Nairobi. So we're gonna be driving through for you to see the entire stretch right from here at the junction of T-Mall, Langata, all the way to Galleria for you to be able to see how Langata looks like along the Langata Road. On the left side here is the Wilson Airport. What you're seeing right ahead there is the big square on Wilson Airport. The one you're seeing, guys, this is one of the big private airports in the country called Wilson Airport, right? And then now we're still on this particular highway, the Langata Road. And as you can see, this road is also quite massive. It's dual road. Right side here is the Langata Primary School. Left side here is the Amref Flying Doctors Base, neighboring Wilson Airport. What you're seeing, even there's a flight about to take off. As you can see on Wilson Airport there is a flight about to take off. And also on the left side here, there's a series of fly schools in the countries, different services relating to air transport in the country. All of them, about 80% have a hub here at Wilson Airport, right? On Langata Highway, right side here is the Amref International University, having the same fence with Sunshine Secondary School. This right here is the Sunshine Secondary School. Okay? What do you think about Langata Road? One thing worth mentioning is that Langata Road mostly is a good road, but in the course of the week, guys, sometimes it's quite a crazy one, more so in case there's traffic snarl up. At least that particular flyover at the Langata Road T-Mall junction there assisted ease the traffic, but sometimes still in the course of the week there is quite crazy traffic. And then guys, on the right side here there is an estate, a very famous estate called Dam Estate. On the right side here is because down the slope there it borders with the Nairobi Dam. That's why it's called the Dam Estate. And then right ahead here is actually the former central base of Langata, whereby we used to have the central Langata shopping area. Over time it's really advanced. You can see, for example, there's some apartments even the right side there. There's a Golden Height apartments. And then here the Rubies is actually the central point here in Langata. It used to be the central point. On the left side here is Carnivore. Guys, this is the road going towards Carnivore area of Langata. And then here on the left side is the Uhuru Gardens. The famous Uhuru Gardens is here on the left side, right? What you're seeing here is Uhuru Gardens on the left side, guys. Right? Okay. And by the way, Langata is one of the middle class suburbs of the city. We talk about the likes of Langata, Nairobi West, South Sea areas. So here also, guys, that tells you that Langata, depending on where you live in Langata, we have two sections. In case you're living this side of Langata, we're talking about rent here being quite also, you're gonna fork some good amount of money for rent, because you're talking about, for example, a 1-bedroom here costing somewhere between 20k to 30k, 2 bedrooms somewhere between 30k to 45k. And in case you're getting even upwards of 3-bedroom, you're gonna have to pay even upwards of 45k. Now we're back to connect with the Southern Bypass. This here is the Southern Bypass intersection, whereby it goes now to Mombasa Road. On the left side, as you can see, that's the Southern Bypass going towards Mombasa Road. And then on the right side is the bypass going towards Kikuyu Gitaru area. So guys, this is the Langata. You can see Langata how it is. On the right side here, what you're seeing some apartments here, some houses here. All these houses here are the famous housing corporation buildings, okay? These are the housing corporation houses, both standalone houses here, and also you can see some blocks right ahead there once we pass this Langata intersection. On the left side here, guys, you can see this Ulinzi Sports Complex in Langata. This is the base of Ulinzi Stars, which is a military football team. And also this particular Ulinzi Sports Complex is used for different events here in Nairobi. It is connected to the Langata Barracks, which is one of the main military barracks here in Nairobi. Let's continue driving through the Langata Road for you to see how this particular area looks like. So on the right side here is the houses I was talking about. These are block houses, still by the housing corporation in the country, guys. And most of these houses were actually allotted to public servants. We're talking about even over 20 years ago. Most of them were actually allotted in 1990s. That's why you have these old houses here, which are from the housing corporation. And then I won't film much, but the guys on the left side here is the Langata Barracks, which is one of the military bases in the country. Fully guarded by the military men in the country, Langata Barracks. What do you think about Langata? Comment down below in the comment section. Is it a cool place? How do you find the development here? What do you think about the housing prices, the ones I've shared with you, whereby rent is also quite expensive? And then guys, I want to show you something. You see on the right side there, this is the famous Langata cemeteries. One of the main cemeteries in the city on the right side there. Quite a huge chunk of land. We're talking about it covering a couple acres. That is the famous Langata cemeteries. And then on the left side here is the entrance to the Nairobi National Park. At the very entry point there, we have the orphanage. And then when you go in, you can enjoy some safaris, see the wild animals, see the big fives. Nairobi National Park, the only city in the world national park within East Central Business District or municipality. Guys, that's the Nairobi National Park on the left side, quite extensive too, covering hundreds and hundreds of hectares in the city. So let's continue driving through Langata Road. And as I mentioned, going right ahead, we're going to be driving into Karen, because at some point there is going to narrow down to Langata South Road at the Galleria Shopping Mall. But right now we're just driving upwards of Langata Road, heading towards Galleria Shopping Mall, which actually separates Langata and Karen, suburb of the city. Because once you pass Langata, you reach Galleria, you're going to start entering the Karen area of the city, which is also one of the posh regions in this particular city of Nairobi. Of course, on the left side is still the Nairobi National Park, quite a massive national park, through which you can also enjoy some safaris as you come right by entering the national park. Okay guys, so as you continue to drive, you can see right now here is the interchange here at the Galleria Shopping Mall. So you can see we are ascending here at the interchange of the Galleria Shopping Mall, Magadi Road, and then the Langata Road. Okay? And then now past the Galleria Shopping Mall, you're entering the Langata South Road. But right ahead here, what you're seeing, guys, this is the famous Galleria Shopping Mall. You can see it there, guys, okay? And then this other road here is the Magadi Road, which goes towards Rongai, Kiserian, you name it. What do you think about Langata area of my city? Comment down below, guys. Let's continue discussing there. Cheers. Look forward to share with you other awesome videos next time. And by the way, here on the left side is the famous Brookhouse Sports Complex and also the Brookhouse School, one of the most expensive private schools in this particular country. Look forward to share with you other awesome videos next time. Cheers, guys.